Welcome to the Friday Fenix, the only news show in the world, except for all the other ones. In our top story tonight, there's a trio of crises converging on the world stage right now. Russia might be getting ready to invade Ukraine, China's giving Taiwan the side-eye, and Iran nuclear talks could be on the verge of collapse. Throw in some uncertainty around the Omicron variant, and it's a bleak, dark time. So, to cheer us up, here's local chef Austin Dotson, who's going to show us some simple weeknight meals for the busy holiday season. Austin, what are we making today?
Well, shit, Andrea, it sounds like we're all going to be dead by the middle of next week anyway, so who even cares anymore? I have a great meal for you and your family tonight. Go over to your closet and just grab a can of literally anything. Anything. I've got... This looks terrible, but who cares anymore? Grab a can, crack that sucker open, put a spoon in it, and you're done. Feed it to your mewling rats. What do I care? No one cares anymore, nothing means anything. Hey, pro tip, I'm about to go get in the shower and cry for about an hour, so I don't even have to heat this up. I can just take it with me like this, because I quit. I'm done. Back to you in the studio, Andrea. I'm leaving forever. Don't call me.
That looks amazing. Thanks, Chef Austin. In response to China's oppression of Uyghurs, clampdowns in Hong Kong, and threats against Taiwan, the U.S. has decided to take a hardline stance against oppression in all its forms and bring the full might of the United States to bear in support of the downtrodden. Or just not send a couple of diplomats to the Beijing Olympics, whichever is cheaper. China responded by saying, yeah, we'll consider your moral superiority when you're not averaging 2 school shootings a month. Speaking of which, in a classic example of do as I say, not as I do, the parents of school shooter Ethan Crumbley were caught. So for all you parents who were like, oh no, Brayden had too much screen time today, go ahead and stop beating yourself up, because I can assure you that you are not the worst parents in the world. They are. Christmas is just around the corner, and if you've got some last-minute shopping to do, our own Katie Bell has the gifts you've been looking for in our holiday gift guide.
I think all of us are really struggling this year to know, what do I get for my friends and family for Christmas? And you guys, you're in luck, because I have found some of the most wonderful gifts you could give your loved ones this year. First up, are you ready? We have a gift that is perfect for you if you just love to throw money away. Like, do you literally take $20 bills and just throw them in the trash? Well, this is the perfect gift. Check it out. It is a heartfelt wishes for my daughter personalized musical wish jar with 365 wishes. You guys, it's only $89.99 or 3 installments of $34.66. Who couldn't use this? It's a jar, but the best part of this jar is that when you give it to your daughter, you can tell her, once you're done with the wishes, you can also use it as an urn. So when mommy dies, you can put my ashes in it. Oh my gosh, BOGO. Can't beat that, you guys. Okay, next up, we have something for the creepy, like, are you okay person on your list. Oh wow, look at this. A beautiful little monkey that feels real because it's weighted. Look at those eyes, you guys. How could you not want this monkey that is only $159.95? It can also, be a friend. But if you're worried about someone, this could be like a great way, like, telling them, they're crying for help. This could be an option. Okay, last but not least is for those people on your list who are sassy. They might be a cat lover. It's a perfect planter. I just love that the kitties on the top are, one is like blowing a bubble with bubble gum, and one is like sticking its tongue out. I actually might get these gifts for myself, but it's only $40 for a set of 2 little weird kittens, and like, worst case scenario, they're conversation starters, but also, like, if people see them, they might just be confused by like your choice of home style and your interior decorating sensibilities. But that wraps up our gift guide for this week.
All right, thanks, Katie. Sounds like we've all got a little more shopping to do. Madison Cawthorn referred to women as earthen vessels in an anti-abortion rant. Newsflash, I am not a clay pot, okay? And the only man I want to hear talk about earthen vessels in 2021 is Seth Rogen. A woman who took part in the Capitol riot said she planned to detox from alcohol, lose 30 pounds, and practice yoga while in prison. Which will be really easy since alcohol is forbidden, the food sucks, and you'd be amazed at how bendy you get when a shiv's coming at you. Whoa! Namaste! The sharpened toothbrush in me honors the neck tattoos in you. A cruise ship has docked in New Orleans with a COVID outbreak on board. Cruise ships, which are where retirees go to get diarrhea from a buffet, have been notorious for viral outbreaks even before the pandemic. So why the hell are people still getting on them? Turns out it's because their advertising is just that good. Are you ready for a cruise? Well, your Nana is, and she hasn't seen you in 2 years and is the master of guilt trips. So pack your bags and come aboard. We've been making some improvements to better serve you. Experience our new wastewater recycling and water slide. We have an onboard casino and a buffet for those of you who want to do a little gambling. And you can lose up to 30 pounds in 7 days by eating as much cocktail shrimp as you want. In response to customer feedback, we now guarantee that our seafood is kept at a consistent temperature most of the time. And the staterooms are 40% more luxurious. Each room has its own central floor drain conveniently located next to the bed. Listen, we don't know what causes explosive diarrhea, but we do know Nana always gets her way. So get ready to cruise. Paid for by the International Cruise Ship Association. FDA food safety laws are not enforceable in international waters. A Chinese lunar rover is investigating a strange structure seen in a photograph of the moon's surface. To the mystery object on the moon, I'd like to say on behalf of the very tired people of Earth, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. The statue of Robert E. Lee that once stood in downtown Charlottesville, Virginia, will be melted down and turned into a public arts project. The new project will be another statue of General Lee, with people standing around it saying, "Seriously? What the fuck? And let's tear this thing down!" GOP Representative Thomas Massey tweeted a holiday card with every member of his family holding firearms and requested more ammo from Santa. Thank God we have the U.S. government to protect us from violence-obsessed religious extremists, am I right? And what a way to keep the Christmas spirit alive. Uh-oh, I feel a festive holiday song coming on.
Have yourself a scary little Christmas. Make a Yuletide thread. In the U.S., terrorism's all you get. Have yourself a scary little Christmas. Omicron is here. It's your choice, but a mask means that you live in fear. Here we are, 2021. Better get a gun or two. Former friends who were dear to us are now conspiracists who knew that today we'd still be fighting Nazis as they march the streets. The government is useless, just admit defeat. And ratio, this scary little Christmas tweet.
That wraps up this week's episode of the Friday Phoenix. Join us next week because there's always more news to peruse.
Your efforts